Welcome to Lesson 18 of Story-Based English. In this lesson, we visit an elderly clockmaker who is creating one final masterpiece, a retirement gift that will last for generations. By the end of this lesson, you will know 10 new vocabulary words, and you will master the causative structures with have and get, how to talk about arranging for others to do things for you. This is an incredibly useful skill for everyday English. Let's begin. Here is our first sentence. Listen carefully. Mr. Harlow, a master artisan, had his finest clock commissioned by the mayor's family. They wanted something truly extraordinary for the retiring governor. Let me read that one more time. Mr. Harlow, a master artisan, had his finest clock commissioned by the mayor's family. They wanted something truly extraordinary for the retiring governor. All right, what a wonderful opening. First, the word artisan. An artisan is a skilled craftsperson who makes things by hand. Artisans make furniture, pottery, jewelry, clocks, anything that requires skilled handiwork. The word artisan suggests quality, tradition, and expertise that goes beyond simple manufacturing. Artisan bread, artisan cheese, artisan chocolate, all made with special care and skill. Now, the word commission. To commission means to formally request someone to create something for you. When you commission a painting, you pay an artist to create a specific work. When you commission a clock, you pay a clockmaker to build it to your specifications. A commission can also mean the payment given to the creator, or an official group given a task, an investigation commission. Now the grammar. This sentence gives us our first causative structure. Look at had his finest clock commissioned. The causative have is used in you arrange for someone else to do something. You do not do it yourself. Have something done means someone else does it for you. I had my car repaired means a mechanic repaired it. I did not do it myself. She had her hair cut means a hairdresser cut it. They had the house painted means painters did the work. The structure is have plus object plus past participle. Have the car repaired. Have the document translated. Have the dress altered. You use this when you arrange, pay for, or authorize someone else to do work for you. It is neutral and formal. This is one of the most practical grammar patterns in English because every day we have things done for us, from getting coffee made to having documents printed. The clock is commissioned. Let's see how Mr. Harlow creates this masterpiece. Here is sentence 2. Listen. The family got the clock face engraved with a personal message, and they also got the wooden casing customized to match the governor's office. One more time. The family got the clock face engraved with a personal message, and they also got the wooden casing customized to match the governor's office. Now we meet the second causative. First, the word engrave. To engrave means to cut or carve text or a design into a hard surface. Jewelers engrave rings. Craftspeople engrave trophies. The message is permanently marked into the material. An engraving is the result, the carved text or design itself. Now, the word customize. To customize means to modify or make something according to individual specifications. When you customize a product, you change it to fit your personal needs or preferences. A customized phone case, a customized suit, a customized workspace. Now the grammar. Look at got the clock face engraved and got the wooden casing customized. This is the causative get. It works the same way as causative have. Get plus object plus past participle. Get something done means arrange for someone else to do it, just like have something done. So what is the difference? Have is more formal and neutral. Get is slightly more informal and can imply more effort or arrangement. I had my suit cleaned, very neutral. I got my suit cleaned, slightly more casual, suggests you made an effort to get this done. In everyday conversation, get is actually more common. I need to get my phone fixed. Did you get your passport renewed? We got the kitchen renovated last summer. Both are correct. The choice is about formality. Use have for formal or written contexts. Use get for casual speech. The clock is taking shape. Let's see the craftsmanship that goes into it. Here is sentence 3. Every gear was intricate, assembled by Mr. Harlow's apprentice under the old master's careful supervision. Let me read that again. Every gear was intricate, assembled by Mr. Harlow's apprentice under the old master's careful supervision. beautiful detail. First, the word intricate. Intricate means very detailed and complex, with many small parts or aspects. An intricate design has many tiny interconnected details. An intricate plan has many careful steps. Intricate suggests that something is impressively complex, not messy complex, but beautifully complex. Now the word apprentice. An apprentice is a person who is learning a trade or craft from a skilled employer. Historically, apprentices spent years working alongside a master craftsperson, learning by doing. The concept of apprenticeship is still alive. Electricians, plumbers, chefs, and craftspeople often start as apprentices. This sentence does not show a new causative structure, but it introduces the relationship between the master and the apprentice, which sets up the next grammar point perfectly. Mr. Harlow has his apprentice assemble the gears. The master delegates to the apprentice. This is causation through a named person, and we will see that structure next. Quick recap. So far we have two causative patterns. Have something done, formal. Get something done, more casual. Both mean someone else does the work for you. But what if you want to say who does the work? That is our next grammar point. Here is sentence 4. Mr. Harlow had his apprentice polish every surface to precision, and he got the local jeweler to set a small diamond into the clock's crown. One more time. Mr. Harlow had his apprentice polish every surface to precision, and he got the local jeweler to set a small diamond into the clock's crown. This sentence gives us the third causative pattern. First, the word precision. Precision means the quality of being exact, accurate, and careful. Precision surgery leaves no room for error. Precision engineering means every measurement is perfect. With precision means with exactness and no margin for error. Now look at two new causative structures in this sentence. First, had his apprentice polish every surface. Here, the structure is have plus person plus base verb. Have someone do something, not past participle, base verb. He had his apprentice polish means he told or arranged for the apprentice to polish. The person, apprentice, is named. The verb, polish, is in base form. Compare, he had every surface polished, past participle, no person named. He had his apprentice polish every surface, base verb, person named. Second, got the local jeweler to set a diamond. With get, when you name the person, you use to plus base verb. Get someone to do something. He got the jeweler to set. He persuaded or arranged for the jeweler to do this. The difference, have someone do, more authority, neutral. Get someone to do, more persuasion or effort involved. A boss has his assistant file the reports, authority. You get your friend to help you move, persuasion. So we now have 4 causative patterns. Have something done, get something done. Have someone do, get someone to do. The complete system. The clock is almost ready. Let's see the finished masterpiece. Here is sentence 5. The finished clock was a true heirloom, a piece of craftsmanship so extraordinary that anyone who saw it immediately understood why handmade objects are worth having made by a master. Let me read that again. The finished clock was a true heirloom, a piece of craftsmanship so extraordinary that anyone who saw it immediately understood why handmade objects are worth having made by a master. What a beautiful tribute to craftsmanship. First, the word heirloom. An heirloom is a valuable object that has been passed down through generations of a family. A grandmother's ring, a grandfather's watch, a family Bible. These are heirlooms. Heirlooms are valued not just for their material worth, but for their emotional and historical significance. They carry family stories. Now the word craftsmanship. Craftsmanship is the quality of design and work shown in something made by hand. When we admire craftsmanship, we admire the skill, care, and dedication that went into creating something. The craftsmanship of this table is extraordinary. You can see the craftsmanship in every detail. Look at the phrase, worth having made by a master. This elegantly embeds the causative within a larger structure. Having made by a master means having it made by a master. The causative have something done inside a gerund phrase. It says that the result justifies the act of commissioning expert work. This is a sophisticated construction that shows how causatives integrate naturally into complex English sentences. The clock is a masterpiece.
Let's see its final journey.
Here is our final sentence. Listen carefully. When the governor received the clock, he knew it was more than a gift. It was a legacy, something he would have passed down through his family, having each generation get it serviced by the very workshop that had created it. One last time. When the governor received the clock, he knew it was more than a gift. It was a legacy, something he would have passed down through his family, having each generation get it serviced by the very workshop that had created it. What a moving conclusion. The word legacy. A legacy is something left behind by a person, an achievement, a contribution, or something that continues to have an effect after they are gone. A teacher's legacy is the students they inspired. A leader's legacy is the changes they made. Legacy often implies something lasting and meaningful. What will your legacy be? Is a powerful question about the impact you want to leave on the world. Now, look at how many causatives are woven into this final sentence. Have passed down, have something done, the causative. Get it serviced, get something done, the informal causative. Both appear naturally in one sentence. Here is the complete system one final time. Pattern 1. Have something done. Formal, neutral. I had my suit cleaned. Pattern 2. Get something done. Informal, implies effort. I got my phone fixed. Pattern 3. Have someone do. Authority, instruction. I had my assistant send the email. Pattern 4. Get someone to do. Persuasion, effort. I got my friend to help me move. These 4 patterns cover every situation where you arrange, instruct, or persuade someone else to do something. They are essential for professional, social, and everyday English. Use them confidently, and your English will sound immediately more natural and competent. All right, now that we have broken everything down, let's listen to the entire story one more time, from beginning to end. Just listen and follow along. Mr. Harlow, a master artisan, had his finest clock commissioned by the mayor's family. They wanted something truly extraordinary for the retiring governor. The family got the clock face engraved with a personal message, and they also got the wooden casing customized to match the governor's office. Every gear was intricate, assembled by Mr. Harlow's apprentice under the old master's careful supervision. Mr. Harlow had his apprentice polish every surface to precision, and he got the local jeweler to set a small diamond into the clock's crown. The finished clock was a true heirloom, a piece of craftsmanship so extraordinary that anyone who saw it immediately understood why handmade objects are worth having made by a master. When the governor received the clock, he knew it was more than a gift. It was a legacy, something he would have passed down through his family, having each generation get it serviced by the very workshop that had created it. What a beautiful story about the value of handmade art. And that is a wrap. Let's look at everything you learned. Vocabulary. You learned 10 words from the world of craftsmanship and creation. Artisan, commission, engrave, customize, intricate, apprentice, precision, heirloom, craftsmanship, and legacy. Grammar. You mastered the complete causative system. Have something done. Get something done. Have someone do. Get someone to do. 4 patterns that cover every situation where someone else does something for you. These causatives are used hundreds of times every day in natural English. Master them and you will sound significantly more fluent. Head over to the quiz section to test yourself and try the role play. Describe a home renovation project using all 4 causative patterns. See you in the next lesson.